Okay, granted, wing liner is not for everyone, including myself. Sometimes I struggle with it. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you 6 different types of eyeliners where you don't need a wing. These are wingless liners and are so easy to pull off. So without further delay, let's begin. Let's start with the simplest one, the tight line. For this, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist pencil in black. Now, this is the only pencil that I've known that doesn't transfer and I have extremely watery eyes. I'm going to use the back of a brush to gently lift my lash line while I line my waterline. And I'm going to keep the lining very close to the lashes. You can also use a Q-tip to lift your lash line, whatever you prefer. What this is going to do is enhance your lash line. It almost looks like you have a thick lash band. But it doesn't look overwhelming. It looks really clean. It makes a subtle but a big difference. Here's the before and here is the after. Next, we are heading on to the basic. And for this, I'm going to be using a liquid liner pen by Laura Geller. And the way I'm going to hold this pen is not by pointing it towards the lash line or at an angle, but instead I'm going to lay it flat on my lash line and simply stamp it. So I'm stamping it all the way from the inner to the outer lashes. And then I'm going to simply drag the pen over my lash line from the inner to the outer corner, filling in the gaps. This is something that's simple, basic, classic, but looks very elegant. Next, we have the soft. And for this, I'm going to be using the House Labs Kohl Liner because it's easy to smudge. All I'm going to do is just randomly apply it on my lash line. It doesn't have to be neat because we're going to be smudging this anyway. And now with a flat definer brush, I'm going to smudge this, softening it up. This looks super nice and soft. It's not harsh. And because it's so soft, it's very forgiving on all eye shapes. And then we have the Ombre, which is my personal favorite. And for this, again, I'm going to be using the Kohl Liner by House Labs. Just like I did with the soft liner, I'm going to be smudging this later, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just apply it on your lash line. And then with a smaller definer brush, I'm going to smudge this. And then I'm going to take some brown eyeshadow. In fact, I'm just taking a bronzer here and I'm applying it to the very outer corner with a blending brush. What this is going to do is it's going to lift your outer corner, elongating it instead of a wing. It looks so much more softer than a traditional wing. And then I'm going to take a little bit of concealer with a flat definer brush and I'm going to clean up the outer edge. So that is going to give you a sharp edge but a soft outer corner. And the reason this is my personal favorite is because I have hooded eyes. I use this more often and it looks fantastic. And the fun part about the Ombre is you don't have to always use a brown eyeshadow. You can match up the eyeshadow with your outfit. I do that quite often. I use the greens and the blues, whatever color you want. You can also use glitter. I think that'll look fantastic. And this, my friends, is the Ombre. Next, we have the Smoky outer. With a small angled brush, I'm taking some black eyeshadow and I'm going to apply it in the outer V. So it's going to be in the top and bottom lash lines, only in the outer corner. And then with a clean, small, flat definer brush, I'm going to smoke this out. This technique makes your eyes look bigger and the shape of your eyes almost looks like a fish. And next we have the raised. For this technique, I'm again using the Laura Geller liquid liner. I'm going to start with the outer end and I'm going to mark a point above my lash line. So there's going to be a small gap between that point and my lash line. And then I'm going to join that point to my lash line, lining my top lash line. So it's going to appear raised in the outer corner, which almost gives you that outer wing effect without it being a wing. And it's so much more easier than doing a wing itself. So instead of a wing, you raise the outer liner. And those, my friends, are 6 different ways to do an eyeliner without a wing. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below, and do check out the description box for all the products that I used today. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.